thoughts and beliefs are a major, major part of the subjective experience. How you interpret a situation has a large impact on how you respond. So the example I like to give is your stop loss. If you think that your stop loss is something that protects you, you will have a different reaction when your stop loss is hit versus if you see it as like a fear triggering event, so that it's a negative, unpleasant, unwelcome event. There's a different response that you'll have based on the meaning that you attribute to that event. So we have starting out optimistic, and then excitement, thrill, euphoria. That's really, really high level joy, anxiety, denial, fear, depression, panic, capitulation, despondency, depression, hope, relief, back to optimism. Ideally, we're not experiencing this, but in reality, of course, we know that this is part of it. Our goal as traders is to achieve going through this cycle with, instead of like this, we want to kind of be like this. This is stuff that I personally deal with every single day as a trader. I'm a trader too. And so I personally, these are all reminders to myself. I by no means am saying this doesn't apply to me. I always think of, my stop loss as an insurance policy. I don't. Okay. I do not like to lose. I do not like it. And I am every day working on being okay with it because it's frustrating, right? And the more I let myself experience that and feel that, the more damage I do, because I'm fighting against a basic principle of trading, which is losses are inevitable. They're going to happen no matter what. You have to accept the loss, expect that you do not know what's going to happen in the market. Anything can happen, and you have to be okay with that. So this is a continuous process. I think that there are probably traders out there who are either inherently better at this than most of us. I think there are traders out there that have so much experience that they're not really that impacted by it anymore. But for the most part, this is a normal, natural reaction that we have. Emotions are normal, natural. Sometimes we use the term emotional as like it's a negative thing. Having emotion is absolutely normal, absolutely natural, but we are better served by figuring out how to rein those in and how to regulate the emotion and really rely on that rational, logical side of our brain, which is difficult, but is plausible and is feasible and is achievable. These are pretty relatable. We've all experienced these different variations of feeling, of emotion, of sentiment as we're trading. It is inevitable that these emotions will exist within us to some degree. The goal is level it out a little bit. Most traders worry about which direction the market will go, worry about making profits or loss. Worrying about these things, which are outside of our control, causes stress, causes unnecessary worry. And furthermore, the stress and unnecessary worry can lead to mistakes and impaired performance. So for most traders, this is what happens. And for successful traders, they know that the outcome after entering a trade is out of their control. They enter a trade when it's probabilistic, and then the outcome is totally outside their control. You can't control the market, can't control news that comes out unexpectedly, or the reaction to news is planned, can't control price action, can't even always explain price action. But there's no stress or unnecessary worry because they know that the outcome is out of their control. And so there's nothing to worry about. The focus becomes on fine-tuning what is controllable rather than worrying about what is not controllable. As traders, what can we control? You can control your risk and you can control yourself, and that is it. That is all you have control over. The only thing that we can control is our risk and ourselves. I don't know about you, but I will say sometimes controlling myself is a mighty, mighty task. When I intend to do certain things, when things are going well, it's easy to adhere to the plan. It's when they're not going well that it becomes harder and harder and harder. We have to be accountable for our mistakes, and we have to own our mistakes and recognize that we're doing it. At the same time, you need to give yourself grace, move on, and try to continue doing that thing less and less and less. You made a mistake, own what you did, and move on. Give yourself grace that you can do better and take the step to the next stage.